Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Quant Network, aka QNT. So just dive in and let's start off with this tweet here from Robert's I am me. Sorry about that. I believe that's the @ name. If I'm butchering it, I do apologize. But they did post this buy order on Coinbase of QNT being bought at $173, and there's 4,300 QNT being bought, and that is a total of $744,000. And a lot of people are asking, like, I believe that this might be the bottom. This is the new bottom for QNT. I actually don't believe that is the case. I mean, honestly, if you look here, they basically bought near resistance, which is a terrible idea. It is technically major support zone, or major support zone as well. If you look back in time, like this is some major support going back here, but this is also this is a downtrend that they're buying in terms of support. So I wouldn't necessarily call that major support. Again, like the support zone that I'm looking at after we do start this breakdown would be about $157, $158. But I would expect $136 to be tested, which would be the 702, and that would actually be a nice little sell-off on QNT. I mean, technically speaking, this would be about a 40% correction, which I think that is a good area to look into QNT. Could we go further? Yeah, 100%. In fact, I've been looking at QNT on the 3-day span, and as you guys do see, like the candle wicks don't matter, right? What does matter is the candle bodies, and the candle bodies are actually telling us that the major resistance zone is at $184. There's not a lot of resistance here. Most of the resistance back here was at around like $194 before we ultimately broke out of it. But there is some resistance here in terms of this like sort of sideways trading that we did back in December of 2021. But what I am looking at, and you guys probably know this on Twitter as well, is that I have a major scam wick buy order on QNT because you never know what's going to happen. And you might be wondering, what is a scam wick? Well, here is Binance US. This is Bitcoin. I'm going to go back on the weekly here. And do you see this major wick on Bitcoin? Yeah, this could actually be bought. A lot of people don't think that these scam wicks could be bought. This went down to $8,200, and as you guys do see, the next couple of weeks, it did hit $70,000. That means that you could have bought one Bitcoin for about $8,200, give or take, and you could have bought multiple of them, say for so 10 of them at $82,000, and sold them even just like the next week at about $60,000 per. Meaning you made $600,000 after taxes. I'm sure it was a little bit less, but that's still a massive amount of money. But a lot of people have been asking me, like, where is your scam wick buy order? Let's just say it's down in the 60s within the 70s range. So within this green range down here. Now, will it ever happen? Will it ever be hit? I don't know, but it's going to be down there, and it's going to stay down there for a very long time. If anything, I'm just going to keep it there. And I shared this in the Discord as well. But scamwick orders do get hit sometimes. It's very rare. I've actually been looking at this with other pairs as well. I've actually shared. I don't know if so. Yeah, I don't know if HBAR is on here. Let me actually see. I guess HBAR isn't on here, I'm assuming, but. HBAR was one that I actually seen it is. So HBAR was being heavily manipulated back in the summertime on the 1 day, and we did see some scam wicks on HBAR as well that I was actually able to buy, and you could see this scam wick back here down to like 5 cents. I actually bought this, and I shared it on Twitter that I bought it as well. It wasn't a massive amount or anything like that. I think it was maybe like $1,000 or something. So it wasn't anything crazy, but you could see the deep wicks, and you could see that later on we ran to about like 7 cents, and then ultimately we ran up to about 8.5 cents. So there's a great amount of profit to be made there. All I'm trying to say here is that scam wicks do happen. They are very lucrative in terms of the return on them. And if we do get this nice little scam wick on QNT, remember, things can happen, especially with low cap gems like QNT. This would be about a 73% of a crashing formation. By the way, we are still very well in a bear market, and if we do see another major sell-off on QNT, I'm not saying that we will see this, but tokens can still crash about 90% even from their scam wicks. I mean, I shouldn't say scam wicks. They're major pump ups. That's what I meant. So if we do get a major scam wick down here, that's totally fine. But ultimately, coins can also drop massively. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen. I'm not saying prepare for this. I'm just saying, I've seen things in the past where coins that look extremely strong do have a major sell-off because some of them are heavily manipulated. I'm not saying that QNT is. I'm just saying if we do get this major sell-off where we are breaking major support zones, then prepare to buy some nice lower price action. But we definitely have to watch closely. We have to see volume formation as well. On the daily, we still are seeing the on-balance volume kind of finding a little bit of a bottom here, but we don't know if this is going to continue. We still are under major resistance. We've been looking at the lower time frames as well. Lower time frames are still showing a diminished volume, so we are going to continue to watch QNT over the next major day or the next couple of days for a major sell-off or anything like that. Remember, we still have FOMC meetings and things like that to look at, but we did see some major updates today as well around Quant. In fact, Oracle. So as you guys know, we have been following Oracle very closely and the developments happening around Oracle because we know that this is a major client of Quant. We do see HSBC enlist Oracle for digital transformation. This is 15 hours ago. Oracle and HSBC, one of the world's largest financial services organizations, today announced a strategic collaboration to accelerate the bank's digital transformation. And we do see that they will be upgrading and migrating their select database systems to Oracle Exadata Cloud at Customer, a cloud platform delivered as a managed infrastructure service in HSBC's own data centers. The deployment will help support and scale the bank's mission-critical systems and services. And this is very interesting. And this is really going to be focused on their entire mission-critical systems and services. So this is interesting in terms of the scale that this could provide for something like Overledger. What you see, the Oracle platform will also enable HSBC to more easily bring cloud automation to manage legacy applications and easily scale services according to customer and local market demands. The collaboration contributes to HSBC's multi-year initiative to transform its technology infrastructure to speed up the development, delivery, and scaling of new products and services, make its products more secure and available, and build digital capabilities and skills across its workforce. Our strategy is to digitize the bank at scale so that we can innovate faster for customers, and our collaboration with Oracle is important in advancing this transformation agenda. This is absolutely huge. Financial organizations are rapidly adopting new technologies and transforming their operations as they tap into new market opportunities while meeting more demanding data locality and privacy requirements. And this is something special. This is going to help deliver the next generation of financial services. And again, a lot of people in the QNT community were definitely there to connect the dots. Shout out to Greg Lunt27. I did retweet this tweet. Definitely go check it out. But we do see Breaking HSBC has signed a multi-year agreement with Oracle to accelerate the bank's digital transformation. HSBC's global head of digital innovation spoke last week at CBOS on how HSBC is planning for the metaverse. Her comments speak volumes about the company's overall focus as they delve into Web3. Digital wallets, virtualization, automation, and tokenization. We firmly say that 5 times over. Virtualization, automation, and tokenization. We firmly believe the tokenized technologies and their associated economies are here to stay. We want to be the ecosystem platform provider to power up the Web3 economy. And then down here, Oracle's EVP of Technology echoed this sentiment in the new partnership announcement, outlining how Oracle can help usher HSBC into a new generation of financial services. Financial organizations are rapidly adopting new technologies and transforming their operations. We look forward to our collaboration with HSBC as we help deliver the next generation of financial services. The only way Oracle can make digital wallets, tokenization, and automation a reality for their banking partners is through DLT, blockchain, and smart contracts. These all require interoperability, and QNT is their solution. And here you guys have the 3 faucets of blockchain interoperability. And they do mention, of course, Quant here multiple times in parallel. Oracle fintech partner Quant has been working with Oracle and the Oracle blockchain platform team to address these challenges with a production-ready solution. The partnership has resulted in Oracle certifying Overledger for interoperability with Oracle blockchain platform for customers looking for production-ready infrastructure to support cross-ledger interoperability between Oracle blockchain platform and other ledger technologies. Quant provides an immediately available solution certified in Oracle cloud infrastructure. And then, of course, it goes on to mention all of the major connections with DLT, customers that want to be DLT agnostic and all that kind of stuff. And then Quant is now working in a highly collaborative manner with Oracle to roll out solutions on the Oracle blockchain platform for a variety of sectors. A key sector that we're engaged in is financial services. And then we do see over here, HSBC is the largest bank in Europe with $11 trillion of assets under custody. As they evolve their payment systems in the coming years on Oracle's technology, Q&T will play an important role in allowing for real-world, everyday applications and use cases. Today is a Quamfy day. And yeah, definitely go check out Greg, by the way. Incredible individual in this space. Countless hours researching. He also does have, by the way, real quick, he does have a Patreon, I believe, where he does do these in-depth researches. I know that a lot of you come to my videos because you don't have a lot of time to do a lot of research. I highly advise you go check out his Patreon. Also, if you don't want to pay for anything, it's okay. He does release a ton of stuff like this where he dives deep into things. I have utilized a lot of his content in some of my videos, or I should say in a lot of my videos actually, and he's just an incredible individual. Definitely go check him out. Check out a lot of the individuals that I utilize in my videos as well, because trust me, like, this entire space needs collaboration at this point. I mean, I see so much division happening in crypto right now. I see so many people fighting, arguing. It should never be this way. Listen, if anything, the one thing about this space that has always spoken volumes to me is just how nice a lot of individuals are. I mean, I talk to so many people in this space. I try to help out as many people as I can to help them grow, help them achieve their goals, and really just kind of give them an audience to really kind of chat with and things. I mean, I'm not saying that Greg is lacking at all. I mean, like, trust me, he has 11.3K followers, but he definitely deserves a lot more, and I highly advise everybody to go check him out. But I really do think that this space needs a lot more collaboration. I think that this space needs a lot more, individuals just kind of lending a hand, because there's not a lot of it. And again, like I said, definitely go check out Greg. His @name is @GregLunt27. You guys will not regret it. But I also do want to mention that HSBC will most likely be an announced partnership at some point in time with Quant. Shout out to Nava Quamfy Navas. Again, another individual I highly advise you to go check out. He's into gems very similar to me, like Q&T and ALBT, for an example. And we do see Q&T mentions HSBC in the IETF paper. And here is that IETF paper. This is talking about API.overledger, a direct plug and play to Overledger. And this is from HSBC. And it's actually talking more so about lending, which is interesting, but you can kind of see what they are focused on with a lot of the opportunity here. There's also TradeLens, and then there is Ripple down here as well through API gateways. And the gateway is the key for all of this. A lot of this is really kind of focused on, what the next major partnership will be. I do believe it will be HSBC. It could also be what was the other bank? I forgot the name. I think it was KPMG. Yeah, KPMG was on their website, and we still never seen an announcement from that. But definitely focus on some of these huge announcements. I think that, honestly, the Oracle partnership will blossom into a huge domino effect. That's the thing. Like, I always say that when we look at what Oracle is doing for Quant, it's just a blossoming flower of huge connections to these major names like HSBC. And this does scream that they are utilizing Quant as well. I think that the biggest key here isn't what they're focused on in terms of digitization, but it's just this one quote. The Oracle platform will also enable HSBC to more easily bring cloud automation to manage legacy applications and easily scale services according to customer and local market demands. The funny thing is that, like, this is all talking about digitization and connecting to the legacy system, and we all know that that is a perfect area of opportunity from Quant. So it is what it is. We will definitely wait on the full-on announcement of that. Right now, yeah, we definitely are watching the price action to see where we could buy this dip. So far right now, from this little bit of a topping point, we are down about 25%. We've seen a little bit of a 25% pullback. We're still down about 23%. If anything, I would be looking first at $151. I mean, this is more of like a resistance zone. I wouldn't be buying resistance. I would be looking at buying around $150 if I was trying to get in aggressively. This is a 34% pullback. You might also be able to get in at $137, which would be a 40% pullback. And if that is the case, then that would be a nice opportunity for a long-term bag. But I'm really kind of looking at lower, below $100. And if we never get it, it's okay. I just want you guys to all know that I'm not in a rush to buy more QNT above $100 just because I have stacked so much under $100, and that is not me bragging at all. We've just been talking about QNT for so long, and I talked about it the entire time that it was trading under $100 for, we'll say, I mean, let's see, where it broke really under $100. So we'll say all of this time here that it was trading under $100, which was 70 days almost. It was 69 fully days. And then not to mention all the way back into the May timeframe back here, where we also first started talking about it, which was an additional, 60 some days. So 120 days in total we were talking about QNT while accumulating it. So I'm not dead set on buying a ton over $100 just because I am still looking at other major undervalued gems at the moment. But with all that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, hope that you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.